All right, thanks again for joining us today, everyone, for our JetStream CIJ demonstration. My name is Mark Miklich. I am the Technical Product Manager here at Squid Inc. for our small character technologies. I'll be giving you a live demo of our JetStream CIJ today. I'll also be discussing some of the key features and benefits of this printer. So we're going to get right to it. First of all, some of you might be wondering, what would I use the JetStream printer for? What kind of products could I print on with this system, or what kind of products might I see this print on already? So we've got quite a few examples here. Let's say you're going to the supermarket and you got to pick up some juice boxes for the kids. Well, that best by date or expiration date on that juice box is from a small character CIJ printer like the JetStream. Maybe you're swinging into the gas station really quick. You need to pick up a can of pop. The code on the bottom of those cans that you're all probably fairly familiar with is also from this type of printer. Maybe you're doing a project at home and you're picking up some construction materials from Lowe's or Home Depot or your local hardware store. Maybe you're brave enough to do some of your own wiring in your house. The information on the jacket of that wiring is also from this type of system. And lastly, maybe at the end of PAC Expo today, you just want to kick back, relax, have a beer. The bottled on date or enjoy by date on that bottle is typically from a CIJ printer. You can see we have a yellow print on the bottle here. All right, so let's go ahead and actually print right off the bat here so you can see what the system does. So we're just going to fire up our Hugger Belt conveyor, and we're going to print on the bottom of a plastic container with disinfecting wipes. I'm sure we're all fairly familiar with these by now. So we're just going to send this through. And we've got a nice 3-line code on the bottom of our container. All right. So one thing you'll notice right off the bat, we've got a wide range of substrates here, or products here. So we've got the plastic wipes container, we've got our metal or aluminum cans, we've got glass, we've got kind of a glossy chipboard box for our juice box, and even the jacket of that wiring there. So any porous or non-porous substrate, we can basically print on it with this system. Okay, thanks to the nature of the inks that the JetStream uses. They dry very quickly and they adhere very well to just about anything. And we'll discuss inks a little bit later on as we move forward in the demo. Okay. Another thing you'll notice is we've got kind of a wide range of surface types here. Okay, so thanks to the up to 1.2 inch throw distance of the JetStream, we don't need a perfectly flat surface. We don't need to be right up on the product. We can get pretty far away from what we're printing on. So you'll notice our can of pop, for example, it's got obviously a big indentation on the bottom of it. It's a concave surface. We can still print a nice, clean, legible code on that surface. And so it doesn't have to be perfectly flat. We don't have to get close because of the flexibility with the throw distance of this type of printer. All right. You'll also notice we can print from various orientations. So for the application we're running today, we're printing from the bottom up. So we're printing on the bottom of our product. Okay. Print head can literally be at any angle. We could print from the side or horizontally, or we could print from the top down. So very flexible print head. You can really get it just about anywhere you need it to be on your production line. The system comes standard with a 3-meter umbilical, or that's the cable from the controller to the print head. We also have a 4-meter option available. So you can really get the print head far away from the controller and into those tough to reach spaces on some of your production lines. All right, let's discuss some of the actual print features of the system, of the JetStream printer. All right, we can print up to 5 lines of text stacked on top of each other. Okay, so that's a standard feature with the software of the JetStream. We can print up to line speeds of about 1,000 feet a minute. All right, so for those of you with the faster moving production lines or faster moving product, you can still be confident knowing we can keep up with your line. All right, the JetStream does have 8 gigs of message storage, which for a CIJ printer is virtually unlimited. You can have thousands and thousands of messages on this printer, okay? As far as print capabilities are concerned, we can do anything from your generic alphanumeric text. We can do date codes, expiration dates, timestamps, counters, shift codes, barcodes, even graphics. Okay, so any type of data that you need for product identification or traceability, the JetStream can facilitate that. Okay. Let's look at some of the actual navigation features of the system. So one thing you'll notice right off the bat is we've got this beautiful 10.1-inch touchscreen display, very responsive, very user-friendly for your operators, okay? So first thing we're gonna take a look at is just basic message management. If we wanna edit what we currently see on the screen, it's as simple as a push of a button, okay? So all your operators need to do to change what we're currently printing is touch this button right here, okay? Now we could create a brand new template if we wanted to, or we can click on any of the data we see on the screen and manipulate it, all right? So we're just gonna change our lot code. And click OK. You'll see that that information has updated. We're gonna go ahead and download that data to print. And the system will even ask us if we want to save those changes, so we can't forget to do that. And then to back out, we've got this large arrow here to take us back to the home screen. So you'll see that that information has already updated, and we're ready to go with that new lot number. Simple as that. All right, if we want to change to a completely different message template, it's also very straightforward. It's the push of a button. So maybe we're changing to a different product that requires entirely different information. All we need to do is hit this folder icon. Go ahead and do that. And all we have to do is select the title of the message that we want to print and select print. Okay. It is important to note that each message template can carry its own set of printing parameters. So, if you're changing from one product to another, maybe they've got different profiles, they've got different print locations, maybe they even move at different speeds. All your operators need to do is load up the message, and it can carry all those parameters with it. So there's no other manual setup or manual information intervention that they need to do in order to change products. Okay, so again, all they have to do is load up a new message. So let's go ahead and actually print this new code so you can see how easy it is to switch from one item to the other. So now we're going to print on some hand sanitizer. Right? You'll see we've got a nice 2-line code on the bottom of that bottle. So again, simple as that. Easy as that to change from one product to another, one message to another as well. All right, one big question you're always going to hear with continuous inkjet printers or CIJ printers like the JetStream. One question we always get is, what do my operators need to do from a day-to-day basis, from a maintenance standpoint, cleaning and things of that nature, to guarantee that I've got the most uptime possible. With the JetStream, it's literally as simple as pushing a button, okay? So if we're done running production or we're done printing for the day, and we want to make sure that the system is clean and ready for tomorrow, all we have to do is click Stop Jetting. And you'll actually get to see this at the end of the demo today. We'll shut the system down so you can see how straightforward this process is. But what the printer does when we shut it down or when we start it up is we have an option to start or stop jetting with cleaning. What the JetStream does is it takes makeup or cleaning solvent and sends it through all the critical hardware components that we use for printing, especially in the print head, okay? So it flushes those components out, and it recovers all of that makeup fluid. So we don't waste a drop. It doesn't make any mess, cleans itself, and that's it. That's all you have to do from a day-to-day basis. So again, your operators push a button and the printer does the rest of the work for you. All right. From a preventative maintenance standpoint, also a big question that we get with this type of system, how often do I need to actually service the printer? So think of, kind of like an oil change for your car, right? How often do I need to do that to the JetStream? This system only requires a PM once every 6,000 hours of actual runtime, okay? So for those of you that are running 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, that's once about every 3 years of production that you would actually service the printer. Okay, the PM is very straightforward. The printer actually cleans itself out. So again, it does all the work for you. And we swap out 4 filters in the system. Very inexpensive, easy PM. Anyone can do it. For easy access to the system, for a PM, for example, we can actually slide our entire hydraulic system out the back of the jet. So you'll see even as the printer is running, we can move our core in and out. Really nice, sure, again, easy access for when the time does come for preventative maintenance. Okay, while we're in the cabinet here, let's discuss the fluids in the system. So the ink and the makeup. It is important to note that we do make our own ink and makeup for the JetStream printer, so you can be confident knowing that you're getting the correct formulation directly from the source for your application. Okay, we package our fluids in no mess, 750 milliliter cartridges. These can be removed on the fly. Okay, so the printer is actively running and printing right now. We can take these out and have absolutely no impact on production. We've got running fluids in what we call a mix tank here that the system is actually using right now. Again, no mess, really easy to swap out. The way these are designed is we actually have a draw tube inside the cartridge that goes down to the bottom corner, and these cartridges sit kind of at an angle in the system. We have a dedicated diaphragm pump for each cartridge that actually pulls that fluid out. So again, there's no cutting, there's no dumping or pouring or filling, anything of that nature. The system pulls the fluid out for you. We do not use any chips or RFID tags with our cartridges, okay? So you don't have to worry about any chip failures, tag failures, anything along those lines, so you can use every last drop of fluid in that cartridge. We do have a wide range of inks and makeups available. Okay, we've got a lot of different colors. We've got blue, red, green, violet. There's even a clear UV detectable ink that we offer. There are also multiple variations of black ink for different substrates. So maybe you have a tricky plastic that some inks don't stick to. It's very likely we have a formula for that, or glass, whatever it might be. So a lot of different options there. All right, I do want to point out everything that you see here, we do offer, okay? So the hugger belt conveyor, the cart that the printer is sitting on, and of course the JetStream itself. We do have multiple units in stock ready to ship, okay? Coincidentally, we just had a large order heading to South America. We got the printers out the door within 24 hours of receiving that PO. So very, very quick lead time or turnaround for this system. And now we're gonna shut the system down. So again, we'll show you how easy it is. At the end of the day, we're done printing, we're done with production. We're gonna click stop jetting and stop jetting with cleaning. Simple as that. The printer's gonna clean itself out. This only takes about 90 seconds. It's gonna tell you exactly what it's doing. At the end of that 90 seconds, we can power the system all the way down. Thanks again for joining us for the JetStream demo. If you want more information on this system or any of our other products, please visit squidink.com. Lots of great information there, okay? So thanks again. Have a great Pack Expo.